Man, welcome back to C1 Specialized, your #1 YouTube heavy haul channel. Today I'm gonna be showing y'all the headache rack and the fenders that I got from Bruner Industries, how they mounted them. They made all the brackets invisible so you can't see them unless you're up under the truck on the side. Like, you really gotta look for them to see them. The brackets were painted the same color as the truck, so it just everything blends right in. They installed my overhead light, my working light bar. I got a 53-inch working light bar that's curved on the back. They installed everything for me with no problem. Also, there's a guy that came through, Willard Mobile Detail, washed the truck, polished the rims. Yeah, the headache rack and the fenders are new, so they wasn't too much work, but they even wiped them down for me too. And he did a phenomenal job, especially for the price. I'm gonna put his name and his number up here, and just to let you know, he will come out to the Kinley truck stop down on 95. I think it's around exit 106, 107. He's willing to come out to you as long as the money's right. But without further ado, we're gonna get to this headache rack and these fenders. Leave down in the comments, man, what's the first thing that pop out to you? What's the first thing, the fenders or the headache rack? Me personally, I think it's the fenders. They just look good as hell, man. I mean, what can you say? Especially when Willard came through and shine up the rims for me. He even got the fuel tanks. I had all kind of black dots. I think it came from the asphalt. Before I got the fenders, man, we went through some spot in Texas, and I had asphalt that shot up on the tanks. He got all that shit off of there too. But I mean, look at the rims. Yeah, it got me looking right. It got me looking right, most definitely. I know this truck only a year old, but it was not looking that good before, I promise you. And I had shots of him washing the truck, polishing, him and his old lady, I think, or somebody to work with him. And I switched phones, man, a lot of shit got deleted, so my apologies. But he definitely hooked me up. Also got a picture of exactly when he finished, because he took the picture and sent it to me, and it's on his Instagram. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his Instagram too. And while you're up there, go follow me on Instagram too. Stop playing. And just walking around, what make it look so good to me is you can't see the brackets. Now, for all of y'all that got the brackets showing, hey man, no disrespect, because my last truck had my brackets showing. But these right here, you can't go wrong. God bless me with the money. I'm definitely putting these on any truck I get in the future. But you can see where they hook up right there. And they run it all the way across to the other side. And then they put the stainless on there. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Then in the back, they put a plate on there. That'll hold your backside up. Look at that. The big B's on there. Bruners, that's for Bruners. They even put me a little step on there. This one here is the same as the other one. Run all the way across. Also up here for the front. This the bracket right here for the headache rack. Everything painted the same color as the frame. So, you know, it all blend in, man. It's a clean look. Real clean look. And see, next truck, these right here, I'm not gonna have. Mitch actually put these on. If y'all don't know, Frontier Specialized is where I got this truck. Shout out to Mitch. He actually had one sitting and waiting. Didn't have a driver or a trailer at that moment. So he called me and said I could buy the truck from him. So shout out to Mitch for that. But yeah, the next one, I'm not putting these on, and the headache rack gonna come all the way out to the side like this here. See, we got the space in there. Still look good though, don't get me wrong. But I'd rather just not even have that fairing there. There go the light bars. That first one is the work light. Now, on Amazon, they said that thing was good for 76,000 lumens. And yes, it is extremely, extremely bright. Also, my light bar up there. That's one. I had one like that on my Kenworth, and it worked good, man. I think I lost probably maybe 2 sets of LEDs up there on the light bar on the black truck, but that was in 5.5 years, so I can't really complain about that. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all how bright that light is later on. But yeah, they hooked all that up. One thing they don't do, they will not go inside of your dashboard. So you gotta have your lights ran all the way to the frame. They'll take it from there and hook up the rest of it. And this right here was a little something extra. They'll put this right here up under your fifth wheel, run it all the way down. And it looks magnificent. But yeah, they threw this on here too. So now I don't have to worry about my lines just sitting on top of the catwalk. I just unhook them and put them in the headache rack or leave them on the trailer when I'm getting fuel. You know what I'm saying? Just real nice and clean, man. Real nice and clean. And again, shout out to Chase. He looked out. Any questions I had, man, he always had an answer. If he didn't have an answer, we just take it off and fix it. Like this right here, this fender right here somehow got scratched in the back here. And I just happened to see it. And he was gonna try to fix it. And 2 seconds later, he said, man, just take it off and put another one on there. It got me about the door. This side got a step too. One thing I do need is a handle, because I refuse to step on these fenders, which they will hold you up, because I messed around and stepped on one before. So they will hold you up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cabinets. These little side cabinets. See, on my black one, I had the cabinets right here. So you come out, just open it up, but this thing right here in the way. So instead of the side, just put them in the front, which worked out perfect. Now this is a 17-inch deep box. My last one was a 22. But as you can see, man, there's plenty of room, man. Got your little chain, your little rack for your chains and your binders, which I never had chains in there, to be honest with you. They got plenty of space in here. Same for the middle and the other side. I really like the top one though. Tons of room up here, man. Tons of storage. I had chainsaws up here, bottles of water, everything. And no, if you're wondering, they are not paying me to do this. If you know anything about me and my channel, you know I just like to help people. Also got me a little camera up there. Shout out to A1 Tent for that one. But yeah, Willard Mobile Detailer definitely hooked me up. But yeah, y'all see me out there on the road pretty soon. Hey, look, I'll be on channel 14 or channel 21. If you see me, man, just holler at me. Don't try to have no long conversation or nothing. Just hit me up. Hey, what's good with you? You know, short and sweet. I just picked up these halos. And we sitting here trying to get them installed. And the coolest thing, they got one for the lift axle. I heard when they started out, they only had them for the drives. And then they also got them for the lift axles. It don't seem too difficult, to be honest with you. Just a few parts, a little bit of labor. You're gonna see what it look like after. Here we have the finished product. Man, that shit look different, don't it? We're gonna get these done. Probably end up finishing the rest on tomorrow. This right here got more moving parts than the rest of them, so shouldn't be that difficult doing the rest of them. Shit, boy, that look good as hell. Yeah, I'll videotape a little more on the other ones though. All right, on this one, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the hose on first. We're gonna see how this speed up the process. Make sure that all your tires, your stems, are across from each other. I don't know if y'all probably can't see it in there, but yeah, they gotta be directly across from each other, because that's how the apparatus is set up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these on real quick. Be right back. Look, you can see it. That's how this little tool works. That's how it fit right on. Just turn. All right, so we got both of these on, and we got to take off 4 bolts. And we got to put the centerpiece on. See, on the other one, I had to take 6 bolts out. Only got to take 4 on this one, and it's only 1 piece. The other one's 3 different pieces, so it should be a lot quicker. All right, there we go. Got the centerpiece on. Got the hoses on. Now, got this piece and that one. As you can kind of see, we're losing daylight out here. So I'm gonna put another one on this one, and we'll come back tomorrow and try to finish all of them up. Yeah, I guess I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, I finally finished up this side. It look good too. What y'all think? Just imagine when I get my tri-drive back, I'm gonna have 5-foot spreads. So that right up in here, it's gonna be a little wider. I'm gonna have steps, 2 steps instead of 1. Y'all remember I had something similar to this on the black truck. Nothing like the Halo, but I call it a top hat. The little chrome piece that popped on the center cap. It was a lot bigger than that. And I also had it on the front up there. So since it kind of favor what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back online and I'm gonna find the one for the front and I'm gonna put it back on the front. Cause I always like those only because it looks so different. If you ain't noticed, I like being different from everybody else. And yeah, I felt like that was real dope. The problem I had was the center covers would pop off. We're going down the road on these bad job sites. These right here, these ain't going nowhere. Everything bolted on tight. Last one I gotta do is this one. And I'll show y'all more how I did that one. These right here were easy. You know, you do these in about 10-15 minutes. That one up there, it just got more moving pieces, that's all. It ain't necessarily hard. But yeah, let's go and get to it. All right, this is what we're starting off with. Got a stem here. One right there. Got to take all 6 of these off. But you got to do it, you know, one side first, then the other. Because the oil will go to leaking. So you got the oil level. It go to leaking on you. You know, you mess around and lose all your oil. So I'm gonna start on one side, then work our way around. And I might go ahead and put them on. Those about the easiest things to do. So yeah, let's get to it. When you hear that, you know you're doing something right. And you hit it one time with this here, just to make sure it's tight. This is somewhat, it ain't difficult, but a little different. Boom. Go ahead, got that out the way. These are the bolts. I'm gonna replace these bolts with these. These right here are a little bit longer than these because this right here, it'll fit over like that right there. We gotta put the other one on this side. Then we gotta bolt the middle piece. Gotta bolt the middle piece on. So it'll fit on just like that right there. Like I said, nothing difficult, just more pieces. Now look, when you tighten these up, make sure you be careful. Don't tighten it too much, because you might end up breaking this right here. So just get it tight enough to where you can put them on, and then just use your use that one there. Don't try to do too much with this. This is 3/4. I'm sorry, this is 3/8. I had the 3/4 on those. But yeah, take it easy on that plastic, man. You don't want nothing to break on you. So you started leaking a little bit. Right there. It's leaking on the other side too, but our level's still good. Got it all tightened down. Now we're gonna insert this middle piece, like that right there. We got a hose form right there. Almost forgot to show you this. Two bolts, tighten it down. Say I think it's 20 foot-pounds of torque. Yeah. And that's it. So you got each piece on each side. Put this one on both of them, tighten it down. So I started tightening this already. There's one bolt that goes through here. That bolts in. And you put that last piece on. When you're putting this on, don't tighten this just yet. Get your hoses on first. Don't make sure they're not pulling too hard one way or the other. Tighten them down, and then you tighten this one up. And we have it here, all nice and tight. I always make sure there's a little play. I try not to get these too tight right there. Shoot, man, all we gotta do is put that cap on, we finish. And voila, got another one. So look, we all done. Finally got both sides finished up. I'm gonna go home and order that cap today. Go ahead and get that on the way. That ain't too bad. I gotta take off 2 lug nuts, and that's all for that one. That ain't nothing. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. As far as looks goes, as far as, you know, helping with the tread life of the tire, you know, the wear and tear on it. They say this is what it is.
Yeah. I take you back to my first gram. All I wanted was a 1/4 pound. Now I cop the shit by the elbows.